Hey guys, we're here at Metal Supermarkets and I'm picking up some steel to build the bases for my modern live edge tables. And you guys don't live in Canada or you don't have places like this where you live, pretty awesome spot. It's basically all the kind of metal you could think of. We got all the different size pipes and angle iron and square tube and all that sort of stuff. Then over here we've got all the solid stock, flat stock, round stock, copper, brass, all sorts of other stuff. So. Oh yeah, dusted off the old stinking Lincoln. Samurai welder, what? So I bought the tank of this Blue Shield gas here so that I can use a shielding gas instead of this flux cord wire which leaves a bunch of slag and nonsense. So I gotta get a special tip. I finally found a place that had the right tip that I needed, the gas diffuser tip with some little welding tips and the shield the thingamadooger. So I'm gonna pop this tip off here. So I'm gonna do a few tests here. The guys at Metal Supermarkets gave me some scraps here so I can do some test welds, see if I can lay a bead down on here and join these pieces together. And if everything goes smoothly, I'll start chopping the bases and weld those up too. Oh yeah, this is fun. Like that. Too much of a feed there to the iron. That's not penetrating, it needs to be on C. So I got a sweet carbide tip metal cutting blade from my chop saw. That should help me make nice, clean, accurate cuts on this square tube steel. And I also bought one of these, I bought a welding table because as much as I'd like to fabricate my own kind of steel workbench, I don't have any idea how to fabricate. And I need a proper table to be able to weld up these bases. And this one was on sale. It's a Nomad Strong Hand Tools economy welding table. Looks pretty. So this is my template for one of the bases. And the angles are going to remain the same on all of them, except that one of the bases is going to be narrower. One set's going to be narrower, one set's this size, and one set's going to be wider. Hey, little spider. Get the heck out. So I ripped these 1.5 inch strips because that's the width of my tubing, 1.5 inch. And I'm just going to trace these on here so I have kind of an outline of where the tubing is going to sit. And then I'm gonna just make these little 1/8 strips of door skin into my templates that'll transfer onto the material before I chop it. That way I get my angles just right. I don't use angle finder, digitometer thingies, so I just stick to the old template method here. So I'm just gonna mark where the outside corner is, where the inside corner is, and then I'll just cut those on the miter saw and my templates will be ready. All right, so that's as far as we got for today. I got one set of bases all welded up, and I felt like Alex Steele there for a second, just grinding sparks everywhere, face shields. It was fun. But I guess we gotta grind out another 2 sets of bases like this, different widths, but same style, which is kind of boring, but whatever. It's gonna look cool when they're all done. So I'm still kind of contemplating how I'm gonna attach these to the table. I was thinking about drilling holes through here and then welding in some little pipes, you know, like with a hollow center so that I can run the bolt through. That way when I crank the bolt down tight, it doesn't, you know, squish the square tubing here, which is only like, I don't know, 16 gauge or something. It's not super thick. I don't want to crush that when I attach the tabletop to it, so I'm still kind of contemplating the easiest way to mount the tabletop to these bases. But the next step is I'm going to send these to a local company here to get them powder coated, matte black finish, super clean. And I'm just wondering if anybody out there has experience with powder coating, like how clean does your grinding and welding have to look? Like, does the powder coating, you know, hide much of it, or does it have to be sanded right, beautifully smooth? Because I still got a little bit of, you know, sanding disc marks and stuff around the joints. I'm just wondering if that'll get hidden by the powder coating or not. So if anybody's got experience with powder coating, let me know in the comment section or message me on Facebook. That'd be great. So please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, if you learned anything, share it with some friends. If you're not subscribed, well, you're a lost cause, so suck it. And we'll see you on the next video. Samurai out.